people are discouraged by the current system, and it's just like, and that's and the crazy thing. Here's the like to me the craziest thing in the world, which I don't understand, is that Trump's voters more than anyone feel that like they're feeling the economy and they're voting against their interest every single time. It's just like Trump's supporters are largely uneducated. They're largely in rural areas. These aren't where incomes are the highest. Like your incomes are always going to be
low income white voters. Yeah,
exactly. Uneducated, low income white voters. This is his demographic, and it's like, and the fact that they're voting against their interests. If they could, we got.
But that's what I'm saying. But that's what I'm saying. The social issues may be enough because it's not economics. Obviously, like what you're saying is social. Is they feel connected to Trump in a way and heard by Trump in a way that they're not by the Democratic Party. Right? When we show up and say, I'm a black woman in a blue suit and my pronouns are she, her, they're just like, all right, they're done. Right? So if we get rid of the social issues, man, that might be enough.
I don't think they got no money though either, and that's where it's just like I think they're feeling that. As
well, they don't. But just like you said, Trump, it ain't like he got programs to help him. He just resonates with them on a social level.
But and that's what I'm saying. We got to fix their issues too, though. We can't just.
What I'm saying, what you're saying is evidence they don't care about their issues.
They don't
on a policy level, right? So that means we don't need to fix them on a policy level either. We can fix it socially.
I mean, if we fix the bottom, we're fixing everybody, and I think they'll disproportionately benefit from that. And I think it's a winning message, and I think it may cause some flips.
So for instance, Obama deported more people than Trump. Fact.
He did. Yep.
Trump
absolutely.
called them names.
Deporter in chief.
Trump called them bad names. Who is tough on immigration? To the voters. Trump.
To the voters, Trump.
Exactly. So what I'm saying is it don't matter what you do, man. It's that social stuff. It's the culture war stuff. We could be, again, we literally deported more than like anybody else with Obama. And then Trump calls them criminals and rapists and stuff. And they're like, yep, that's my guy.
That's it.
So and it's like the policy doesn't matter. It's the social stuff, man. Like it's the belonging. It's making sure they feel like we actually care about them. And that's not policy. That's social.
It's both. It's both. And it has to be both.
But it's not both because Trump winning is the evidence of that. Because you just admitted that he doesn't have policy to help him.
But I'm saying to me, they're just too dumb enough to. Again, I'm sorry to say it, but I'm just like they're just too dumb enough to not see it, and that's why I said it's a mystery to me why they don't see it. But it's just like again, and I'll rephrase because I guess people are now. It's just like now you have, and I shouldn't have to, but now your Republicans who were always for free speech are now the snowflakes. So if Joe Biden calls you garbage, but Trump can call people they're rapists, they're like he can call people whatever they want. But now you're going to be so offended by garbage. But okay, but you're not dumb. You're ignorant. You are misinformed, and you have been disillusioned, and it's unfortunate. And that's where it's just like we need to not only change the social issue, we need to change the policy. Like we got to do both. I think we can walk and chew gum at the same time. And it's just like I'm for reasonable.
I just worry about becoming extreme on policy where just the moderating on the social issues and having a stronger candidate could probably get the job done.
I think, and that's why I preferenced it. Before we even got there, I was like, I think we should, as Democrats,
we're on the same page, moderate on social issues. Right. Here's the thing: when you say unapologetically liberal, you don't mean on social issues.
No,
you mean on economic issues, right?
Absolutely.
So we're on the same page socially. Let's stop making folks feel like they're not welcome. But like I said, the immigration issue is the biggest one. Again, Trump did not deport more than Obama, but he called them bad names, and they feel like he's the stronger one. And it's like that's the thing. He sent the message. He said, "Look, all your problems is because of the Mexican and the rapist and they're this and they're that. And if you talk the most crap, ever." And they're like, yeah, that's it. Even though he deported fewer people, and it's like, okay.
But to me, it's both. Like to me, it's there were always two things that Trump beat Kamala in, and it was always immigration and the economy. Immigration is social, economics is just economics. And I think it's both. I honestly feel like it's both. I feel like, and I feel like there is an argument to say that things aren't good. Like that's where it's just like I understand, and like if things are good are from the status quo, but good is relative to better, and it's just like we don't have to be perfect, but better is better, and it's just like and that should always be the agenda in terms of policy, especially if better exists. And
Yeah,
it
but you
can
got to
be,
be careful though, because it's
but
easy. Oftentimes, it's easier to get worse than it is to get better.
hey, you're right. There are 1,000 ways to destroy something, and only a few ways to put it back together.
Right.